Our question this week: my partner will yell and speak roughly to our kids when they don't listen. Been there. What can I do?
Did you see my face?
What can I do to help keep the peace? I don't want my partner to feel like I'm undermining them and just cause more conflict. Please help. What do you got?
Yeah, this is tough. So we often want to solve things in the moment, but our tip today is to have proactive chats.
Yes.
And what does that mean? When our partner or we're dysregulated, this is not the time to be talking about our parenting.
Honey, you gotta stay calm.
Right? We need to talk outside of these heated moments to figure out how we're going to navigate these tricky situations.
Yeah.
So during these chats, you might ask your partner something like, how can I help you when you're in a challenging situation with the kids? And I view you as needing support. So maybe your partner doesn't see it in themselves, but you're seeing it from an outside perspective. So how can I best support you?
Yeah. And so that way it becomes this kind of collaboration. It's not me versus you. It's us working together when things kind of tip in a direction that we agree maybe isn't best.
Right. And you can even frame it that way. You can start with yourself saying, here's how I would like to be supported when I'm having a hard time with the kids or I'm in a challenging situation. How would you like to be supported?
Right.
So they don't get on that defensive, right?
Yeah.
Like, oh, you think I always do things wrong.
Exactly. Which I've gotten.
And then another thing you might say is, I want to step in and help, but I don't want to come across as us being divided, right?
Yeah.
So that's that team mentality again. I want to be on your team. How can we do that?
Yeah. And so something that we'll share with everyone is we've come up with a code word that we don't use enough, to be honest with you, but when it's used,
maybe we need a new code
word. Yeah,
word.
just to kind of freshen things up. But we've kind of purposefully kept it silly. And so I don't know if anyone is familiar with Sesame Street, but Snuffleupagus is a very silly looking character from the Sesame Street show. So the moment, for example, I hear you say Snuffleupagus, I'm like, oh, it totally kind of takes me off the track that I'm on, puts me on a different track.
Right.
It becomes this kind of cognitive reframe. Oh, things might be moving in a direction that I know I'm going to regret later. But again, it's something that we have had a talk about outside of the heated moment. So in the heated moment, we could lean on these kinds of strategies.
Right. And it takes practice.
Oh, yeah.
The first time your partner hears you use this code word, they might not immediately
Don't use the damn
get
code
off
word
the
on
track-
me.
Get off the track. This takes repetition.
Yeah. If you found value in these tips and are looking for more support, we have a growing library of workshops that'll help you overcome your greatest parenting challenges.
They'll empower you with actionable tools and strategies so you can best take care of your family, but most importantly, yourself.
Yeah, so head to happyhumanlife.org to learn more about how we can help.